Yes, indeed, this is a happy day in my life because I'm finally going to get a home for my family. You see, I've been living in this here tent with my family for quite some time now. It's been rough, but after all the sacrifices, it's finally worth the long trip out here to California for a place of our own. My husband, Joe, has been very patient to put up with all the difficulties of living in a tent, but he really didn't have much choice, seeing as we ran out of money and couldn't pay rent in our old place back east. If we hadn't come out to California, we'd all be in the poorhouse now. Now, I don't want you to get this all wrong. Living in Tent City hasn't been all that bad. I've made some wonderful friends here. Almost every Saturday night, people bring out their instruments and we really have a great time together. We've all been working really hard. Joe and the kids, Jimmy, John, Judy, Juju, and little Joe, have all been coming out to the fields to work the land together, even while we've been living in the tent. Some of the crops are coming up quite nice now, don't you think? Last week, right after church, we piled all the kids, Jimmy, John, Judy, Juju, and little Joe, into the car and drove west. We passed fields and fields of crops. We came to a nice little town built into a small mountain with a funny little hole in it. And just around the bend, the Pacific Ocean. This was the first time any of us had seen the ocean, and seeing such a large amount of water was overwhelming and wonderful at the same time. The surveyor says the property we will get will face west, so we can take advantage of the setting sun and maybe get a little breeze from the Pacific Ocean. He says the new town will even have a central store and a school. I can picture the house in my mind now. This is a dream come true.